Chapter 477, JD's Greatest Birthday. It starts in the estate. Lincoln and the girls are getting everything all decorated. Everything was decorated in red, orange, and yellow streamers, balloons and more. Lincoln, everything looks perfect. Lenny, fire colors are totes adorbs for JD. Lincoln, yep. To the viewers, today is October 14th, 2018 and it's J.D's 16th birthday. We have an awesome birthday party set up for him. Very took JD out of the house so we can set everything up. Lainey is being a lookout. Lori, JD is literally gonna love what we all have planned for him. Luna, he sure is brah. Carol, it's gonna be awesome. Lainey was looking out the window for me and Very. She saw us come up the walkway to the door. Lainey, they're coming guys. Lincoln, hide. They all hid in various spots and turned out the lights. Me and Very came in. Me, boy it's really dark. Very, I know. But let me turn on the lights. Very flicked the light switch and everyone jumped out. Everyone, surprise. Me, gasps in excitement, oh wow. Jamie, hugs me, happy birthday little bro. Naruto, happy birthday bro. Vince, happy birthday partner. Me, thanks guys. You all are the best. Lori, we wouldn't miss your birthday for anything JD. Nico, me and Lenny planned everything for you. Me, thanks guys. Let's party. We all cheered wildly. We started out with food. We had an awesome birthday cake. We also had spicy subs made by Lynn, a pepperoni and mushroom pizza made by Lincoln and Lola, and awesome peach punch made by Lenny. Me, what a delicious cake. Lenny, it's a chocolate mint truffle cake with a banana cream filling. Me, delicious. Lori, Dad and Lenny made it. Lynn Sr., it's a family recipe. Me, it was delicious guys. Thanks. All the food was delicious. Lynn Sr., you're welcome. Time for presents. Lainey went first. Lainey, here JD you can start with my present. Me, okay. I opened it and it was a painting of me and Very flying above the planet Earth and the moons, and I was leaving a rainbow trail behind me. All the villains we killed are burning in fire down on the bottom. Me, Lainey, this is beautiful. Lainey, thanks JD. I call it an angel of true justice. Me and Very painted it for you. Me, thanks Lainey. We hugged. Lola, Lana, and Lila were next. Lola, here JD you can start with my present. Me, okay. I opened Lola's present and it was a brand new wallet. Me, a new wallet. I needed one. My old wallet is all torn up and beaten up. Thanks Lola. Lola, you're welcome JD. Lana, here's my present JD. I opened Lana's present and it was an aquarium with an Egyptian cobra inside it. Me, cool. An Egyptian cobra. Lana, yet I picked him up over in Egypt. We became friends and I decided he would be perfect for you. His name is Sobuk, after the crocodile god in Egypt myth. He has no fangs but he can still rub poison on you. Me, awesome. Thanks Lana. Lana, you're welcome JD. Lila, here's my present. I opened Lila's and it was a beautiful fire opal pendant. Me, wow. Lila, this is beautiful. Lila, it's a dragon's breath opal pendant. I looked all over the city for it. Me, opal is my birthstone for October. Thanks Lila. Thanks girls. I hug all three of them. Lisa, here's my annual anniversary of your birth offering. Street name, birthday present. I opened it and it was a headset. Me, a headset? Lisa, it's a headset of my own design. I equipped it with over 5,000 different gadgets and functions that make it very useful in all activities. Me, wow. That's spiffy. Thanks Lisa. Lisa, you're welcome second elder brother. We hugged. Danny, here JD. I think you'll love my gift. I open it and it was an awesome wood-carved statue of me, Nico and Danny Phantom fighting all of Danny's enemies from the ghost zone. Me, Danny, this is amazing. Danny, me and Lainey helped make it for you. Lainey, yet I have a talent in woodworking. Me, it's a breathtaking piece of art. Thanks guys. Danny, you're welcome JD. We shook hands. Nico, boy we sure beat a lot of ghosts didn't we? Me, we sure did buddy. Lucy, my present for you is a poem. I call it JD. Clears throat and bongos play. JD, you are an incredible power, that is as tall as a tower. Your sense of love is greater than the lightest dove. You lift our spirits high, to points which we cannot deny. JD. We snap our fingers like in a poetry club. Me, that was a beautiful poem Lucy. Thank you. Lucy, you're welcome brother. Lucy and me hugged. Lynn, here's mine JD. I opened it and it was an autographed football. It had all the signatures and names of all the players from the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. Me, an autographed football and I know all these names. Lynn, yep. I went to a football game with the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. It was the touchdown-winning football for the Broncos and I got it autographed by both teams. Me, awesome. Thanks Lynn. Lynn, you're welcome. We fist pump. Luan, my present is a joke. Me, lay it on me Luan. Luan, okay. What do you call a duck that gets all A's? Me, I don't know Luan. What do you call a duck that gets all A's? Luan, a wise quacker. Rim shot. We laughed at the joke. Me, laughs, that was a good one. Very, that was so funny. Eddie, laughs, that was funny. Lori, laughs, wise quacker. That one was literally funny. Lenny, it totes was. Me, yet. Thanks Luan. Lenny, here's my present. I opened it and it was a sleeveless trench coat made of fire fabric. The fabric was all flames. Me, awesome trench coat. Lenny, thanks JD. Fire fabric is totes perfect for you. Me, thanks Lenny. I tried it on and it fit perfectly. Me, it fits perfectly. How do I look guys? Lori, literally amazing JD. Luna, that coat is rockin' bro. Me, thanks girls. And thanks Lenny. Lenny, you're totes welcome JD. Luna, here's my present dude. I opened it and it was an album from Mick Swagger. Me, the best of Mick Swagger. Awesome. Luna, thanks dude. Me, British accent, this is rockin' love. Luna, British accent, rockin'. We did the rock on hand sign. Lily, here's my present. I opened Lily's present and it was a crystal blue rose. Me, Lily this is beautiful. Tara, me and Lily crafted it from sapphire crystal and it took a lot of work. Me, I believe it. Thanks girls. Lily, you're welcome bro. We hugged. Lori, here's my present. I opened Lori's and it was an awesome cell phone cover. It was a flaming cell phone cover. Me, cool cell phone cover. I needed one too. I pull out my cell phone and it had a broken and cracked cover. I take it off and put the new cover on. Me, perfect fit. Thanks Lori. Lori, you're welcome JD. We both hugged. Ronnie Ann, my present's outside for you. Me, okay Ronnie Ann. We go outside and on the porch was a Tesla coil. Me, oh I see what I have to do. I put my hands on it and channel lightning into it and a fireworks display happened. It lit up a message that said happy 16th birthday J.D. Me, awesome. Ronnie Ann, me and Jubilee set it all up for you. Me, thanks RA. Ronnie Ann, you're welcome Lamo. We hugged. A montage of presents is shown. The list is very long so I won't bore you with the details. Me, boy this is a lot of stuff. Thank you so much guys. Everyone, you're welcome JD. Linka, it's time for games guys. Me, let's do it. We're in the simulator and we're gonna be doing an awesome series of exercises where we face all the villains from Disney. Lori, JD since it's your birthday you get to go first. Me, okay. Me and Lincoln will do the first one. I whisper the scenario into Lisa's ear and we go in. The simulator activated and we found ourselves in the ocean. Me, we're in the ocean. Lincoln, we must be in the world of the Little Mermaid. Me, we are. We heard Ursula laughing. We peered over the rocks and saw King Triton turning into a polyp. Ursula was laughing malevolently. Me, that fiend. Let's go Lincoln. When Ariel saw that King Triton became a polyp, she was enraged. Ursula took the crown and the trident. Ursula, at last. It's mine. Laughs malevolently. Ariel, you. You monster. We swooped in and I punched Ursula in the face. Me, you will pay for everything you've done Ursula. Lincoln kicked Ursula in the stomach and punched her in the mouth and knocked out some of her teeth. I used my telepathy and contacted all of Ariel's sisters. In Atlantica, Ariel's sisters were primping up when Aquita received my telepathic message. Me, inside Aquita's head. Aquita, can you hear me? Aquita, who said that? Me, I'm speaking to you inside your head. But that's not important. Atlantica is in terrible danger. Ursula the evil sea witch turned King Triton into a polyp and is trying to destroy all of Atlantica. Aquita gasped in horror. Aquita, come on girls. Andrina, what's wrong Aquita? Aquita, I don't have time to explain. We have to hurry. Come on. They followed her and went to Ursula's location. Lincoln fired a blast of lightning and Ursula fired a blast from the trident and the blasts collided. Suddenly from out of nowhere Eric threw a spear and it slashed Ursula's arm and she dropped the trident. Lincoln electrocuted her. Me, Ariel, your sisters are on their way. Ariel, thank you. Me, my name is JD. Knudsen. And the white-haired kid is my best friend and second brother Lincoln. Ariel, it's a pleasure to meet you both. We have to stop this witch. Me, and we will. Eric, you have to leave. This fight is too dangerous for you. I know you love Ariel but this fight is gonna get rough. He nodded and swam up to the surface and I grabbed the trident. Ariel's sisters arrived and they saw the fight. They went at Ursula and slapped her with their tails and punched her in the face and stomach and bit her all over. I kicked the crown off of her head. Me, your reign of terror is over Ursula. Ursula, you fools. Me, you're the fool Ursula. I punch her in the face and knock out some of more of her teeth. I kick her in the stomach and punched her in the back of her head. Lincoln kicked her in the nose and punched her in the face and punched her in the neck. Ursula choked because of that. Lincoln's fighting skills amazed all of Ariel's sisters and they were in love with him. Ariel and her sisters got out of the way and I fired a lightning blast from my tail that went all the way through her and killed her in an instant. Me, go to hell and stay there you wretched demon. Ursula was incinerated into a pile of ashes and her death was felt all throughout the ocean. The cursed merfolk that she captured were back to normal and they left her castle. King Triton was back to normal. Lincoln, good riddance to bad rubbish. Arista, you said it. Me, sorry we never introduced ourselves girls. My name is JD. Knudsen. Lincoln, and I'm Lincoln Loud. Aquita, it's a pleasure to meet you guys. We explained everything about the ordinance Lincoln was on and Ariel's sisters accepted. Lincoln now had 6 more future wives. I snapped my fingers and they have clothes like Ariel's when she became a Keyblader. They each have clothes of their respective colors. We went back home and everyone cheered wildly for us. We merged everyone with their counterparts here on Earth. That was awesome. Me, it sure was. We sure showed Ursula what happens when you mess with the wrong people. Andrina, we sure did. Arista, it was awesome. Atina, you said it. Me, yep. I have an exercise. Me, okay. Very and Lola went into the simulator and it activated and they found themselves in the world of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Very awesome. We're in the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Lola, I defeated Judge Claude Frollo here. I was called a true angel in this one. I believe it. They went into the city in front of the Notre Dame and they saw Frollo about to burn Esmeralda at the stake for heresy. Lola, I know this part. He's going to kill Esmeralda for heresy. This movie takes place in 1502. From what I remember, Frollo was the biggest sinner of them all. Lola, I know. He did all kinds of terrible things to the city of Paris. He burnt down people's homes, killed innocent people and lusted after Esmeralda. He's a demon in human form. We have to kill him. Lola, we sure do. Frollo, for justice and for her own salvation, it is my sacred duty to send this unholy demon back where she belongs. Lola, come on. They spread their wings and flew over and Lola kicked Frollo in the face and sent him onto the ground and cut Esmeralda free and they went to the cathedral. And Lola, sanctuary. 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 Frollo, Captain. Captain, sir. Frollo, seize the cathedral. They put Esmeralda in a safe room. Quasimodo, don't worry Esmeralda. You will be safe here. Captain, charge. Lola, we got a fight on our hands. Let's go. They flew in and Lola fired a blast of fire that formed a huge wall of fire that prevented the soldiers from getting in. Phoebus grabbed a soldier by the neck. Phoebus, alone at last. He bashed his head and took his keys. Lola and Very were killing the soldiers. Phoebus then rallied all of the citizens. Phoebus, citizens of Paris. Frollo has persecuted our people, ransacked our city and now he has declared war on Notre Dame herself. Will we allow it? Citizens, no. The citizens have had enough of Frollo's tyranny. They freed everyone and went after them and a huge fight broke out. Lola, Frollo. Frollo saw Lola ready to fight and she had a sword in her hands. Lola, you are finished Frollo. You took God's law into your own hands and killed so many innocent people. Frollo, I did what I had to do for the city of Paris. Gypsies are vermin and they only deserve eternal damnation. Lola, the only person who deserves eternal damnation is you Frollo. You have broken every commandment in God's book and more. You attacked Notre Dame and that is the ultimate betrayal against God and his son Jesus Christ. You are just as bad as the devil himself. Frollo, enraged, how dare you? Lola kicked him in the face and he got up and she and Frollo got into a powerful and savage sword fight. Sparks were flying everywhere as they clashed and all the buildings in Paris were set on fire. The fight escalated rapidly into an all-out war and an epic conflagration that made the Great Chicago Fire seem like a small campfire in comparison. The fire was so strong that it turned all of Paris into a raging firestorm. King Louis XII saw the fire and knew something was going on. King Louis XII, something is majorly wrong. Get my horse ready. Guard, yes sire. Lola and Frollo were really going at it and they were not giving up. But Lola then got the drop on him and slashed him in the face. Lola, that was for killing Quasimodo's mother 20 years ago. Quasimodo heard Lola say that and now he knows that Frollo is nothing but a black-hearted monster murderer with absolutely no conscience. Quasimodo pushed a beam over the edge and it smashed into Frollo's carriage. Very blasted ladders with lightning and the soldiers that climbed them fell into the river. Phoebus punched a soldier in the mouth and knocked out most of his teeth. Very slashed most of Frollo's men apart and they were turned into piles of blood and guts. Soldiers came at her and Very skewered them with her sword through their heads and killed them instantly. The body count was continuing to rise. Lola was gonna make sure that Frollo pays for everything that he has done. King Louis XII arrived and he saw the fight and the epic inferno. King Louis XII, my lord. Guard, sire, look there. Lola and Frollo were still clashing. Lola, you killed hundreds of innocent people and destroyed people's homes just to satisfy your own twisted vendetta on gypsies. They are people too. Frollo, gypsies are worthless unholy demons. They only deserve death. Lola, you're the only one that deserves death, you murderer. King Louis XII, I think I've seen enough here. Guards, arrest Frollo. Guard, yes sire. The guards went to Frollo and slapped the cuffs on him. Frollo, unhand me at once. Lola, you will now pay for your crimes, Frollo. After Frollo was taken away, a full-scale investigation was launched and they found out that he has done all kinds of unspeakable atrocities to the entirety of the city of Paris. He was sentenced to death by guillotine. Very was his executioner. Very, may God have mercy on your worthless soul. She dropped the blade and it slashed off his head and killed him instantly. They won. The simulation ended and they came out and we cheered wildly for them. Jared, Lola, you were a true angel of justice in there. Lola, thanks Jared. Lana, way to go sis. Lola, thanks. Me, let's do 2 more exercises. Brittany, okay. I have just the one. Goths of Darkness, let's head in. They went in and the simulator activated and they found themselves in Ennsville on Halloween night. Even though it was only 17 days away. Brittany, we're in Ennsville. Mandy, oh no. This Halloween was a terrible night. But we did get the most candy from it. Lucy, what happened back then? Mandy, we went to stop the nefarious Jack-o'-lantern, the pumpkin-head prankster. Brittany, I've heard about him. He was a bad prankster that was just as bad as Lewin on April Fool's Day. Grim, yep. That's right. Billy asked me why they pull tricks on Halloween and I told him that it was my fault. Shannon, what happened? Grim, well, it all started a long time ago. Flashback. Ennsville was just a small little village back in the 17th century and it was a pleasant little community. Grim, narrating. It was here in Ennsville when it was just a tiny village. Now every village had its problems and Jack was Ennsville's problem. Now Jack was a pleasant guy. It's just that he had this one weakness. He loved pulling pranks like Lewin on April Fool's Day. Jack turned the arrow pointing to Ennsville the wrong way and a traveler followed it and fell off a cliff. Jack was a funny guy that had orange hair and he had a 17th century clothing set on. He walked into a tavern and slammed the top half of the door into a waiter and the bottom half of the door into another man. Grim, now everybody loves a good laugh every now and then. But the problem with Jack was that he just didn't know when to stop. He taps a man's shoulder and he looks and saw no one there. Jack took a feather and tickled him and he laughed like a little girl. He saw no one there again. Jack unscrewed the cap off the salt shaker and the man poured all the salt in his soup, essentially ruining it, which made his face boil with rage. Jack had a saw and he caused the chair to break. A kid walked up behind him and kicked him in the back. The camera shows his back and it had a sign on him that said, "Kick me, I'm stupid" on it. Jack walked away and he stepped on an antler trophy and it stabbed the waiter in the top half of the door in the crotch and he screamed in pain. Grim, rumor had it that he would stay up through the night inventing new tricks. Then he'd laugh himself to sleep. Jack invented wind-up novelty chattering teeth and he was asleep and laughing in his sleep. Grim, till the townspeople couldn't take it no more. The citizens were outraged and they were in an angry mob armed with pitchforks and torches. At the town hall they had a very sinister plan. Grim, so they devised a prank of their own that would teach Jack a lesson once and for all. They sent a prank gift to the Queen and signed it from Jack. They made a present for the Queen and made it from Jack. Grim, Now everyone knew that the queen had no sense of humor, but she did love to receive gifts. Especially candy. But when she opened her gift from Jack, well, the rest is history. She fell for the snakes in the candy jar trick and she was mad. Grim, Jack had to be taught a lesson. She sent her guard out to kill Jack and he hacked him in the back with a hatchet. Grim, that's when I made the scene. Grim arrived back then and said that it was his time. Grim, well, it was his time. But the guy refused to go. Jack slammed the door in his face. Grim appeared inside and he was ready for him. But Jack had his feather ready for him. Grim, I underestimated his power. He tickled Grim and he laughed. Jack then took Grim's scythe. Grim, he then took me scythe. He wanted to strike a bargain so he could keep on playing pranks for all eternity. If I granted him eternal life, he would give me back my scythe. Lucy, did you give it to him? Grim, well, I had no choice. I granted him eternal life. But the Grim Reaper does not like being tricked. So I decided that Jack would not be showing his face around town again. Ever. After granting him immortality, Grim then slashed Jack's head off. Flashback ends. Lainey, you cut his head off? Grim, yep. Brittany, well, he deserved it. What a menace. Grim, agreed. But that's not the end of it. Flashback 2. Grim, I heard that Jack got himself a pumpkin and he wears it as his new head. Jack replaced his head with a pumpkin. Grim, time passed and so did the story of Jack-o'-lantern. It is said that he still lives in that old house. Untouched by time. The centuries passed and his house on that old hill still stands to this day. Grim, trapped by an ever-changing world that does not understand him. Every Halloween night, Jack emerges with a sack full of tricks and he plays terrible pranks on the people of Ennsville. He left his home and put a whoopee cushion underneath a coffin as it was being lowered down at a funeral. It farted and the people were both laughing and crying at the same time while Jack smiled maliciously from the shadows. Flashback ends. Grim, so that's why people trick on Halloween. Lucy, gasp. Shannon, that is a monster. He needs to be removed from life forever. Brittany, I couldn't agree more. Goths of darkness, let's smash a pumpkin. Goths, yet. They went to the heart of the city and saw Jack and Billy head out of the house. Brittany, whispering, we have to follow them. Come on. They followed them to a pumpkin patch. Billy, so where are your friends, Jack? All I see around here are just a bunch of stupid pumpkins. Jack, patience my boy. Here they come. Jack used Grim's scythe and cut a hole in the clouds and a portal opened up. Jack, permit me to introduce you to my friends. Hundreds of ghosts came out of the portal. Jack, with the Grim Reaper's scythe at my side, chaos will reign. Be free spirits of the underworld. Take these pumpkins for bodies and live again. Together we will rule the night and take our revenge on the people of Ennsville. Now it's our turn to walk the streets while the people of Ennsville cower in their homes. The sun will never rise again and it will be Halloween every night forever. Malevolent laughter. Brittany, not if we have anything to say about it. Jack saw us and he was ready to fight. Brittany fired a blast of black magic and all the spirits went back to the underworld. Mandy, not this time, Jack. Brittany, you should have died 400 years ago and now we'll finish what Grim had started. Jack, not if these two people you know have anything to say about it. A red light came out of the portal and a blob of silver came out. It was Atrocitus in riot. Shannon, Atrocitus in riot. Atrocitus, that's right. How nice to see you again. Venom, Carlton Drake. Riot, that's right. Brock. Venom, but how? Riot, Jack-o'-lantern appeared in Royal York in order to get revenge on the Grim Reaper. He stole his scythe and decided to revive a few people to help him. Venom, and you're one of those people, right? Riot, of course. Now I can get revenge on you for the destruction of the Life Foundation. Venom, you're blaming us for the Life Foundation's destruction. Riot, yes. Everything was fine until you, JD. Knudsen, and those traitorous symbiotes ruined everything. Venom, what are you going to do? Riot, what do you think? Gets hit by a clay hammer from Clayface. Clayface, I think it's time you started singing a different tune. To Venom, you should probably go help the others. Venom, why? We can take Riot. Clayface, I know. But things are about to get really loud. Venom, gets it. Oh. I see. Gotcha. Goes to help the others. Clayface pulled out a boombox and he cranked up the volume and Luna's hardcore singing was heard as it was hurting Riot. Clayface just pinned Riot down with a street lamp. Riot, this won't hold me for long. Clayface, I know. If you're going to sing, then what you need is a backup band. Hit it, Luna. Luna, you got it, dude. Plays her hard rock music, causing Riot to scream in pain. Riot, too loud. Clayface, what? You want Luna to play Turn Up the Volume? Okay. Luna turns up the volume. Suddenly a red laser hit him and it exploded. They saw Bleeze and Ian arrive. Brittany, Bleeze, Ian. Ian, yep. I've been wanting a crack at Atrocitus. Lainey, I'll face Riot. Brittany, I'll take Jack. Ian faced Atrocitus and kicked him in the face and fired a blast of fire at him and it burned him. Bleeze fired lasers from her ring and punched him in the face and knocked him out. Ian, I didn't want to do this but I have to. Ian put on her red lantern ring and said the oath. Ian, with blood and rage of crimson red, we fill men's souls with darkest dread, and twist your minds to pain and hate. We'll burn you all, that is your fate. Ian became a red lantern and she went at Atrocitus and plunged her hand into his chest and ripped his beating heart out and right in front of our own eyes she ate it. Brittany, oh that is wicked. Lucy, wicked. Wednesday, his heart must be tasty. Lainey, that is disgusting. But he deserves it. Nicole sealed Atrocitus into the Book of Vile Darkness from the control room. Lainey pulled off the Riot symbiote and Carlton Drake was separated from him. Lainey then put the symbiote in its capsule and closed it. Lainey, you will pay for everything you've done, Carlton. She beamed him into the moon prison where he will stay forever. Brittany punched Jack in the stomach and knocked him down and then she beamed him to the moon prison as well. The spirits went back to the underworld. The Goths of Darkness won. The simulator ended and they left and we cheered wildly for them. Me, way to go guys. Brittany, thanks Dad. Lainey, that was awesome. Ian, it sure was. That's why I only use my red lantern powers only when needed. I eat people's hearts. Everyone, you. Lana, that was disgusting. Me, boo, I haven't done one like this in a good while. Very. Let's do an evil Suzuki exercise. Very. Now you're talking, Han. Me, let's do it. Vince, go get him, partner. Me, with pleasure. Rachel, this is gonna be good. Me, it always is, Ratch. We went into the simulator and it activated and we found ourselves in the final valley and we saw Naruto fighting Suzuki. He had a Chidori ready and he was about to skewer Naruto with it. Me, oh no you don't. We fly toward him at a blazing speed. Suzuki, this is as far as you go, loser. Now die and burn in hell. Just as he was about to skewer him, I kicked him in the face with devastating force and sent him crashing into the rock cliff. Crash. Suzuki got up and he saw us. Suzuki, this was none of your business. Me, I just made it my business, Uchiha. Suzuki, why did you come here? Me, why else? To kill you. Suzuki was enraged when he heard me say that. Suzuki, what did you just say to me? Me, You heard me, or is your brain dead from all that talk about power? Very. You're gonna pay for everything your clan has done over the centuries, Suzuki. Me. And we're gonna make sure that we send you off to the darkness of hell where you belong. Suzuki. Not if I take you all with me. Me. So be it, and just for the record, we won't be holding back. Very. I'll take him first and then you. Very. Okay. Me. Suzuki, your time has come. Gohan's anger theme plays. Me. Hey, My power was unleashed as lightning flickered and flashed all over the area, and the ground was shaking violently as my power increased at an accelerated rate. Lightning struck everywhere and my power was now unleashed. Me. Hey, In a massive flash of gold and yellow light, I transformed into a Super Angel 10,000. My power level was unbelievable. The light was so bright and intense that it could be seen all over the 5 great nations. My energy was so strong that Tobu felt it and he died in an instant. When the light faded, I was in my Super Angel 10,000 form. The level of my power was incredible. Me. Get ready, Suzuki. The Uchiha clan dies today and the road to salvation starts now. I snapped my fingers and a Taki appeared and I slashed his head off with blinding speed and killed him in an instant. When Suzuki saw this, he was enraged. I took his goal away from him in the blink of a cosmic eye. Me. Now it's your turn, Suzuki. You're dead. I teleported and kicked him in the face and sent him crashing through the statue of Madara Uchiha. Boom. The statue fell onto him and buried him. He arose from the rubble and he was growling, and I kicked him in the stomach and he belched up a huge amount of blood. I punch him in the face and kick him in the chest and punch him in the back. I then kick him in the face and send him crashing into a rock wall. Me. If this is all you're made of, Suzuki, it's absolutely pathetic. Suzuki got up and he was growling in intense rage. Suzuki, I hate you. My aura flared up to an intense power. Me. You can hate me all you want, but all you're doing is just making me more powerful. Suzuki, you will pay for saying that and face a true elite. He dashed at me and tried to punch and kick at me with huge speed, and I dodged all his attacks with incredible speed. Then he kicked at me and I teleported and he tried to find me. Me. I'm over here. He saw me and I dashed and appeared standing on top of his head. He tried to grab me and I teleport and punch him in the stomach with devastating force, and he belched up a huge amount of blood and I dealt him a deadly uppercut. Suzuki was skidding on the water and he was enraged to a powerful degree. Me. Just look at you, Suzuki. You are just as pathetic as the rest of your clan. You are no elite. You are just an extremely low-grade amateur. But then when Suzuki heard me say that, something snapped in him and he screamed in so much extreme rage and fury and that it was unbelievable. He then released the full extent of the curse mark and unleashed all of his power in a massive explosion of insane rage and fury. I smirked at this and he went at me and he tried to attack me with everything he had. Suzuki was completely out of his mind with so much rage, hatred, madness, and fury that it was far beyond all forms of human comprehension. But I dodged all of his attacks and moves like they were nothing. In the lake, Naruto was unconscious. But then something awoke in him and he underwent a massive change. He woke up and he was enveloped in a massive blinding white light, and a massive vortex of darkness exploded out of him and went high into the sky. His power was rising at an astronomical rate. Me and Suzuki were too focused on fighting to look. Out in space, the vortex of darkness took the form of a huge owl and it had the planet of the shinobi in its talons. It drew in the souls of all the evil ninjas that were killed over the centuries, and they were drawn into it and destroyed, and all the knowledge and skills of them flowed into the dark owl. The dark owl went back into the planet and became a dome of black and purple fire. It faded and Naruto was now forever changed. He had a black version of Piccolo's clothes and he had black angel wings with black and purple fire feathers. He had black fire owl horns on his head and owl tail feathers. On the back of his shirt was the kanji for Namikaze Avenger. He also had the kanji for the only good Uchiha is a dead Uchiha on it. Naruto had a tattoo on his left arm that was the kanji for Wisdom of the Owl. Naruto, I feel amazing. Now it's personal. Naruto flew over to the fight with me and Sasuke. I punched Sasuke in the face and Naruto swooped in and kicked him in the face with incredible force. It sent him crashing into the cliff wall with incredible force. Me, Very, you want to crack at him? Very, with pleasure. She went Super Angel 4 and she went at Sasuke and kicked him in the face and punched him in the face and kicked him in the stomach. She backed away and we stood ready for him. Sasuke was badly beaten up and he wasn't gonna last much longer. Me, it's over for you, Sasuke. Your clan will never be welcome here on this planet ever again. Naruto, that's right. Your clan killed my mom and dad and now you will pay for it. Sasuke, I thought you were done for, loser. Naruto, you're the one who's done for, Sasuke. And you're also the dead last loser and you don't deserve to be a shinobi. Me, and another thing, Sasuke, when will you ever learn that you don't stand a chance against us? We're far more powerful than you ever will be in 100 million lifetimes. Sasuke was growling in extreme rage when he heard me say that. Very, we've wasted enough of our time already with you. Me, you're not even a challenge to us anymore. You're just a worthless little arrogant little punk that acts big when he's actually a small little creature with a huge ego. Sasuke, I'll show you. Sasuke then charged up a Chidori to maximum power. Me, then we will make sure that you join the rest of your clan in hell. I charged up a Kamehameha wave. Me, Kaa. Me. Hey. Me. Sasuke ran at us. Me. Hey. I fired a red Kamehameha wave at Sasuke and he jabbed the energy wave and it exploded in his face with incredible power. In the leaf, Lady Tsunade was doing her paperwork when suddenly, without warning, the shockwave from the massive explosion shook the land and shattered all the windows in the village. Crab. The massive explosion was so powerful and so devastating that it rattled the entirety of the 5 great nations and a huge mushroom cloud could be seen for miles. When the smoke cleared, the entire final valley was now reduced to nothing more than a smoldering crater and there was nothing left of it. Sasuke was completely vaporized in the explosion. There was nothing left of him. Naruto, Sasuke is gone. I can sense it. Me, yes. Sasuke's energy signal has completely disappeared. He's dead. Naruto, good riddance to bad rubbish. Very, you said it. Me, yep. Give the devil my regards when you see him, Sasuke, and tell all your clan members except for your mother to go, censored, themselves. We went back to the Leaf Village and we saw the villagers cleaning up all the glass from the damaged buildings. We checked in with Lady Tsunade and reported everything. Me, and that's it, Lady Hokage. Lady Tsunade, I see. That little monster deserved to die. Naruto, I'm so happy you killed him. You are being promoted to Special Jonin. Naruto, thanks Aunt Tsunade. I can never forgive the Uchiha clan for killing my mom and dad. They deserved to die. The only exception is Mikoto Uchiha. She didn't deserve to die. Shizuan, I know Naruto. Sakura came in and she was not happy. She was about to slap Naruto but he grabbed her arm. Naruto, Sakura, listen to me and calm down. Sakura, no, you murderer. You killed my Sasuke. Me, Sakura, stop it now. You've got to calm down and let us explain. Instead we'll show you. Naruto showed Sakura everything that happened and that there was no other choice but to kill Sasuke. He was never gonna listen to reason and he was gonna kill Naruto. Sasuke was pure evil amplified 20,000% and he was gonna kill anyone that got in his way. She also saw Naruto's parents and how they were killed by a rogue Uchiha and how they killed Itachi and showed Sakura the Uchiha and the crimes they have committed over the centuries. Naruto also saved Sakura from bullies, saved her from drowning in the land of tea and saved her from Gaara during the invasion. Sakura then realized that everything she saw from Naruto's memories was all true and everything about Sasuke was a total lie. She broke down crying and hugged Naruto. Sakura, Naruto. I'm so sorry. I was so wrong. Naruto, I know Sakura and I forgive you. You weren't yourself and I was doing my best to help you. Because I love you Sakura and nothing can change that. Sakura, oh Naruto. They kissed and it was awesome. Me, way to go bro. Naruto, thanks bro. Me, now we got to remove some traitors from the equation. In the stadium everyone was wearing red as this was part of a tradition. Red means that traitors are gonna get executed. We executed Koharu, Homura, Danzo, the former civilian council and Sakura's former parents. She severed her ties to her parents for the way they treated her and she made her name from now on Sakura Uzumaki Namikaze. The simulation ended and we left after I merged everyone's counterparts with everyone on Earth. Everyone cheered for us. Vince, way to go partner. Me, thanks partner. Very, we sure showed them. Me, we sure did. Aline, we're gonna go down to the heart of the city for another spree of humiliation on the Griffins. Me, awesome. In the heart of the city we were ready for another fun spree of humiliation on the Griffins. Me, hello idiots. Bad Lois, shut up loser. Me, sticks and stones. Now let's have the torture begin. Lincoln, you start since it's your birthday. Me, okay. I've been wanting to try this one. I pull out a red container and it had a bunch of little black pebbles. Me, these are tornado seeds. Lola, I saw those on one of my favorite cartoons and it was funny. Me, yep. Just add water. I put one in front of Bad Lois and pulled out a water gun. Me, here it comes. I squirt the seed and a tornado appears and spins Bad Lois in rapid motion and it was making her spin so fast that it was unbelievable. When it stopped 5 minutes later she was really green around the gills and then she projectile vomited everywhere. Lincoln, that was awesome. Joe S. Yeah. That was funny. Jared, I got something. Heidi make me throw up. Heidi, but Dad I can't do that. Jared, I know but I want this to happen to Peter too. Heidi, well since you put it that way alright. We're gonna dissect frogs. Jared then turned green around the gills and his stomach grumbled. Jared, uh-oh. Jared then projectile vomited a massive stream of vomit and it went all over Peter. Peter, oh that is. Projectile vomits. We laugh at that. Me, that was awesome guys. Jimmy in, I got something. Jimmy fired his shrink ray and shrunk their mouths to the size of mice mouths. Peter, squeaky voice, what have you done to me? Me, made your mouth squeaky. Rim shot. Luan, laughs, good one JD. Me, thanks Luan. Johnny, I got something. Me, go for it Johnny. Johnny walked up to them. Johnny, watch this you bad parents. Loud crunch. Johnny cracked his knuckles really loudly and they hurt the Griffin's ears really badly than they already are. Peter, screams in pain, that hurts. Eddie, laughs, way to go Johnny. Lincoln, hey here's something. Lincoln handed me a box full of something. Me, dehydrated boulders. Just add water. Cool. I take a dropper and put it on a little boulder and held it up and the boulder grew into a big one and I threw it and it hit Bad Lois and crushed her. Smash. Linka, boo. That's gonna hurt. Wile E. Coyote came and he was in a lot of bandages and he had a sign on him that said now she knows how I feel. Me, funny. Something beeps, uh-oh. I pull out my DG Vice and it showed a compass revealing a digital disturbance. Me, uh-oh. We have a digital disturbance and it's coming from that computer store. We saw a bright light coming from it and we heard screaming. Me, something is going on. We go into the store and saw 6 more kids on the floor. Nico, hey, it's my friends. We met Ty, Matt, Izzy, Sora, Mimi, and Joe. Nico, Ty, Matt, Izzy, Sora, Mimi, and Joe. Ty, Nico. Matt, it's great to see you, man. Nico, you too. Sora T, glad you're doing great. Mimi, you sure look like you're doing fine. We introduce ourselves. Ty, awesome. It's an honor to meet you all. Me, same here, Ty. We went back to the house and got ready for the entertainment. Vince, now as you all know it's J.D's birthday and we have an awesome show for you all. First up is Lily. Lily came onto the stage. Lily, for the first song I'm going to sing my favorite, Under the Sea. Me, that's one of my favorites. The song began and the room changed into the beauty of the ocean floor. Lily, singing divinely. The seaweed is always greener. In somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there. But that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you. Right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better. Down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away. While we devotin'. Full time to floatin'. Under the sea. Down here all the fish is happy. As off through the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy. They sad cause they in their bowl. But fish in the bowl is lucky. They in for a worser fate. One day when the boss get hungry. Guess who's gone be on the plate? Under the sea. Under the sea. Nobody beat us. Fry us and eat us. In fricassee. We what the land folks loves to cook. Under the sea we off the hook. We got no troubles. Life is the bubbles. Under the sea. Under the sea. Since life is sweet here. We got the beat here. Naturally. Even the sturgeon and the ray. They get the urge and start to play. We got the spirit. You got to hear it. Under the sea. The newt play the flute. The carp play the harp. The plays play the bass. And they soundin' sharp. The bass play the brass. The chub play the tub. The fluke is the Duke of Soul. Yet. The ray he can play. The ling's on the strings. The trout rockin' out. The blackfish she sings. The smelt and the sprat. They know where it's it. And oh that blowfish blow. Under the sea. Under the sea. When the sardine. Begin the begin. It's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clam here. Know how to jam here. Under the sea. Each little slug here. Cut in a rug here. Under the sea. Each little snail here. Know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter. Under the water. Yeah, we in luck here. Down in the muck here. Under the sea. We saw all kinds of marine life and even all of Atlantica. Morgana came and she was going to finish what Ursula started. Frightwig went and beat up Morgana and snapped her neck. We cheered wildly. Me, that was awesome. Lola, that was so cool. Very, it sure was. Vince, yep. Next up is Lucy Loud. Lucy, thank you. My song is This Is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Me, I've known that song for years. Lucy, I had a feeling you did. The song began and the room became pitch black and scary and a scary pumpkin appeared in fire. Lucy, singing with monsters. Boys and girls of every age. Wouldn't you like to see something strange? Siamese shadow. Come with us and you will see. This, our town of Halloween. Pumpkin Patch Chorus. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. Ghosts. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. Trick or treat till the neighbors gonna die of fright. It's our town. Everybody scream. In this town of Halloween. Creature under the bed. I am the one hiding under your bed. Teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red. Man under the stairs. I am the one hiding under your stairs. Fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair. Corpse chorus. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Vampires. Halloween. 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 In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. Mayor. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Corpse chorus. Round that corner, man hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting now to pounce, and how you'll. Harlequin demon, werewolf and melting man. Scream. This is Halloween. Red and black, slimy green. Werewolf. Aren't you scared? Witches. Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night. Hanging tree. Everybody scream, everybody scream. Hanged men. In our town of Halloween. Clown. I am the clown with the tear-away face. Here in a flash and gone without a trace. Second ghoul. I am the who when you call, who's there? I am the wind blowing through your hair. Oh, a boogie shadow. I am the shadow on the moon at night. Filling your dreams to the brim with fright. Corpse chorus. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Child corpse trio. Tender lumplings everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare. Parent corpses. That's our job, but we're not mean. In our town of Halloween. Corpse chorus. In this town. Mayor. Don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Corpse chorus. Skeleton Jack might catch you in the back. And scream like a banshee. Make you jump out of your skin. This is Halloween. Everybody scream. Won't you please make way for a very special guy? Our man Jack is king of the pumpkin patch. Everyone hail to the pumpkin king now. Everyone. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Corpse child trio. In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. Everyone. La 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 repeat. We cheered wildly. It was awesome. Me? Awesome. Lincoln. That was amazing. Clyde. It sure was buddy. Vince. Next up is Lainey Loud. Lainey. Thanks Vince. My song is Love is a Song That Never Ends. Me. I've known that song for years from the movie Bambi. The song played and it turned into a beautiful forest loaded with all kinds of beautiful creatures. Lainey. Singing divinely. Love is a song that never ends. Life may be swift and fleeting. Hope may die yet love's beautiful music comes each day like the dawn. Love is a song that never ends. One simple theme repeating. Like the voice of a heavenly choir. Love's sweet music flows on. We cheered wildly. Lana. That was awesome. Me. Great job Lainey. Lainey. Thank you guys. Vince. That was great Lainey. Next is Lola. Lola. My song is I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. Me. That's one of my favorites. The song played and it turned into the training field in China back 1,500 years ago. Lola. Singing divinely with the men. Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters? When I asked for sons. You're the saddest bunch I ever met. But you can bet before we're through. Mister, I'll make a man. Out of you. Tranquil as a forest. But on fire within. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot. And you haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make a man. Out of you. Tianpo, I'm never gonna catch my breath. Yao, say goodbye to those who knew me. Ling, boy, was I a fool in school for cutting Jim. Mushu, this guy's got them scared to death. Mulan, hope he doesn't see right through me. Tianpo, now I really wish that I knew how to swim. Men be a man. We must be swift as a coursing river. Men be a man. With all the force of a great typhoon. Men be a man. With all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us. Till the Huns arrive. Heed my every order. And you might survive. You're unsuited for the rage of war. So pack up, go home, you're through. How could I make a man? Out of you? Men be a man. We must be swift as a coursing river. Men be a man. With all the force of a great typhoon. Men be a man. With all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Everyone be a man. We must be swift as a coursing river. Be a man. With all the force of a great typhoon. Be a man. With all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Hooah. Lin and Lincoln demonstrated awesome martial arts moves and it was amazing. We cheered wildly. Me, great job Lola. Very, that was awesome. Rachel, it sure was. Vince, that was amazing Lola. Next up is Lori and Bobby. Lori, me and Bobby Boo Boo Bear are gonna be singing A Whole New World from Aladdin. Me, that is an awesome song. I've known that one for years. The song began in the room became the skies above Agrabah. Bobby, I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? Bobby, I can open your eyes. Take you wonder by wonder. Over, sideways, and under. On a magic carpet ride. Bobby, a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no. Or where to go. Or say we're only dreaming. Lori, a whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world. With you. Now I'm in a whole new world with you. Lori, unbelievable sights. Indescribable feeling. Soaring, tumbling, freewheeling. Through an endless diamond sky. Lori. A whole new world. Bobby. Don't you dare close your eyes. Lori. 100,000 things to see. Bobby. Hold your breath, it gets better. Lori, I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far I can't go back to where I used to be. Bobby. A whole new world. Lori. Every turn a surprise. Bobby. With new horizons to pursue. Lori. Every moment red letter. Both. I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. Bobby. A whole new world. Lori. A whole new world. Bobby, that's where we'll be. Lori. That's where we'll be. Bobby. A thrilling chase. Lori. A wondrous place. Both. For you and me. Bobby. A whole new world. Lori. Every turn a surprise. Bobby. With new horizons to pursue. Lori. Every moment gets better. We saw Lori and Bobby flying through the clouds and it was amazing. We cheered wildly for them. Me, that was awesome. Roxanne, way to go Mom and Dad. Lydia, that was amazing. Rachel, You guys rocked. Lori, thanks everyone. Vince, there you have it, partner. Happy birthday, JD. Everyone, happy birthday, JD. Me, thank you so much, guys. You all made this the most awesome 16th birthday ever. We wrapped up the party and went to see Maria. Me, hey Maria. How are you feeling? Maria, still sore but KAL says I'll make a full recovery. Me, well that's a good sign. I brought you some food from my party. I hand her a plate of some of our food. Maria, thanks JD. Sorry I missed your party. Me, I know. But I understand because you're in the infirmary. Maria, thank you JD and happy 16th birthday. Me, thanks Maria and you're welcome. I left. It was an awesome party to remember. The end. Another fanfiction complete. Happy birthday to me. I turned 31 in real life. I wanted to do a chapter for my birthday. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for it. Thanks for that, man. I wanted to do some of my favorite Disney songs that I've known since I was a little boy in this. I used Mulan, Aladdin, Bambi, The Little Mermaid and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Nico wanted me to do the Jack-o'-lantern part as a chapter by fast-forwarding to Halloween 17 days from now. But I decided to do a simulation for it on my birthday. We have an awesome saga planned and it's gonna be awesome. No spoilers now. But with Halloween right around the corner I figured it would be perfect. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.